Hello everyone, and welcome back for the finale of the Year 1 release retrospective for the Game Boy for Nintember 2022. For the finale, we have Dead Heat Scramble, which is not exactly a racing game, so much as it is you've got to clear the, you've just basically got to clear sections of a track. You aren't competing against other racers unless you play two-player. And I apparently don't know what I've got to do with this game, but I'm not doing very good. I can't seem to clear the first stage, but we can at least take a look at it. I'll go with the buggy, why not? I've tried the sand rail and that didn't seem to get me very far. But we accelerate, we're in this kind of half pipe, and we want to hit as many of the other cars as we can. And we're basically just racing against a clock. That's all we're doing. We pick up a little bottle and we get some nitro that makes us go a little faster for a little while. We pick up a bomb and we have a projectile. We have one projectile. We pick up a tire. I think that makes us grip the road just a little better. And of course, just about anything you run into causes you to either flip over and crash, or spin out, something along those lines. I'm not going to complete it this time either. I'll give this 2 tries. Whatever's going on, I do not like the buggy, because I think it's just a little bit too slow. And just about everything in this game seems to be purpose-built to annoy me. And you can see just how close we get to the second stage of this track. Let's not... I didn't want to continue, game. We'll try with this. But hitting the cars gets you power-ups. Yeah. You can also try to jump and land on them, but I've found, like, no success doing that. And it's weird. Jumping seems to cause me more problems than anything, even though it's supposed to let you clear obstacles. It doesn't seem to work very well for me. I mean, the main point of being able to jump, as far as I can tell, is supposedly you're supposed to try to land on enemies and crush them. Oh, I guess whatever I did got me an invincibility power-up. So all I've got to do is drive straight for a little while. I might actually finish it. I happen to get just the right, I just managed to do things just the right way. And then finally finished out the first leg of this. I am very willing to bet I will not finish out the second one. This will be a very short video, just because I don't want to play this one a whole lot. Not saying that it can't be fun for whatever reason, but I'm just not having a lot of fun with it. I tried multiple times. It just doesn't click with me. Those boulders are literally in the worst spots for me. You also have to have some pretty decent reflexes to dodge this stuff, or you just have to learn the tracks, one of the two. I finished the second one, what do you know? Thanks to some very timely clocks. I don't know, I guess the little sand buggy thing here's been lucky for me. So let's see how long it takes me to fail now. Ah. And I picked the wrong side. For a second there, I actually looked like I might know what I'm doing with this game. Just for a second, though. And that will do it. So there we go, Dead Heat Scramble. I wouldn't say it's a bad game or anything, but it is definitely... I almost made it number 4. It is definitely not a game I would play very often. But I can see some people enjoying this. For me, there are many better racing games out there. Rock and Roll Racing for one. F-Zero for another. But on the Game Boy, this was what you got in the first year. So yeah, let's kill the music for a bit here, because this is the end of the retrospective. So you look back through the 36 games I played, there were some good. I would definitely say the Castlevania game was good. Batman was okay. The Final Fantasy Legend, Sword of Hope was probably good. Quarth was actually really good. I wasn't good at it, but it was really good. Other games that are standouts in this mess. It's a Quirk. Quirk was a good little puzzle game. I like the twist they put on Battleship, and Nemesis and Solar Striker were... Okay, Nemesis was really good, even though really hard. Solar Striker was adequate, what it did. And then there were bad. Bases Loaded comes to mind really quickly. Serpent, just because it's Snake. We didn't need a version of Snake on the Game Boy, I don't think. On the good side, Revenge of the Gator Pinball. That was good. Bad, I would say the Shanghai game definitely qualifies. For me, the tennis game was just too damn hard. The Penguin Wars was just too damn easy. Raid, I still can't wrap my head around that puzzle structure. It's a doozy. But yeah, we've had some good games, we've had some bad games, had some games just meh, which was most of them really. Because let's face it, it's a new console, the first year. People are programming for basically, at that point, it was a very unknown quantity. How could you do good travel video games? Portable, as it were. At this point, you just had like Game & Watch, where, you know, those little bitty LCD games that, you know, Tiger Electronics would go on to make countless versions of. But what do you really have? How do you know what the Game Boy is really capable of? Well, eventually they would go on to find out the Game Boy would become pretty much the #1 console of all time. But it didn't do it because of its first year releases. It took a couple years to really get going, although it did pick up a lot of steam in that second year. Pretty sure that's when Metroid came out for it, and Super Mario Land 2. And then all the Wario Land games and all that. So, yeah. This was just the start to a very bright future for Nintendo's initial handheld console with changeable cartridges. But that's enough for me. So, what's waiting for you tomorrow? I'm not sure. It might be BattleTech. I haven't looked at the schedule. But if it is not BattleTech, well, you'll see what I follow this up with. Since I didn't put either BattleTech or There Is No Game on pause to do this, and just kind of went through and then didn't start up the side B Let's Play until this is over. So we'll see. But for now, I hope everyone enjoyed this last, 5 weeks and a day look at the Game Boy. We will look even harder at some of these games in the future. Maybe sooner than you think, maybe not. But until then, take care, everyone. See you later.